you are in the world. And already you've heard him laugh. I'm joined by my fabulous co-commentator. Please introduce yourself, Mr. Funny Bunny.
Jesus Christ. Hi guys, NSX Barry here.
I thought you were going to laugh at that.
Yeah, you sure got the commentating skills on point, man. Let's see Jojo with a fast lap already with a 189 on the softs.
He's already going out on the softs. Okay. Oh, it's so good to see all these cars down track with the past few streams actually not having so many drivers. So I'm really excited for this race here at Montreal.
Let's have a look with
just a quick thing.
Yep.
LR Ghost already said that he left the session, so I don't know if he maybe lagged out or something. But he hasn't set a lap time yet, but it just popped out as we started streaming that he has left the session. So I hope for his part he hasn't lagged out.
Yeah, I've sent him around 3 invites, so it should be okay. It's ball and pole with a 10.5. This Cavilion now goes fastest.
Cavilion goes pole. Nice. That's a very fast lap time. 1 minute 8.8. That's a really fast lap time.
West Ham in the chat said he can't get under 186 in time trial, so let's see what he can do in the first sector.
Well, he is on medium, so I think if he straps onto the softs at the end of the session, he might get close to that. But the one thing that I'm curious to see is, will these guys try and qualify on the mediums because of the rain hitting in the race? Because we know now that the race is going to be a wet race, but it's going to start off in the dry conditions.
Yeah, it is. Ooh, West Ham almost hitting the wall. Yellow in sector 3.
Really, really close.
VTEC is in the wall. Oh, that's gonna hurt West Ham's lap. No, it isn't, because he's on his way again.
There we go, luckily for West Ham.
Oh, Ghost had to restart his game wheel. It wasn't working, so it should be fine now.
Okay, sure.
And West Ham has invalidated his lap. And he goes all the way through the grass, and this is not allowed, I believe. Yeah, let's just roll with it.
A lot of guys are diving into the pit lane as, well, I'm just, do we call him Bois or do we call him Bois on pole?
Yeah, it's Bois.
That's your, Le Bois.
Le Bois on pole.
Oh boy. Okay, I'm never going to forget that now. In any case, he is currently running around on the hard tires, so I wonder what is his idea behind going for the hard tires, but he just went purple in sector 1. Jeez.
Who did? I'm sorry?
Hard pole on the hard compound tires, just went purple in sector 1.
Jesus, nice.
Yeah, so I'm going to stay on board with this lap for now and let's see what happens.
Oh, nice camera angle this, through the hairpin.
And let's quickly, while it's still qualifying before the action starts in the race, let's quickly share this on social media so we can get this going.
So we can get them viewers.
Oh yes.
Let's see, Bois on pole through the final sector. Will he be on pole? Or is he lying with his name? Up to the end. Oh, it's a 9.7. That's fairly decent for a hard compound time.
Yes, that's a very, very decent lap time. Wow,
West Ham back in the pits.
Really. A lot of guys have not really gone out yet. That's really awkward to me because usually these guys try and go out as quickly as possible. There's now a few cars going out on track, so... Oh, that's a big hit for Jacob in the final corner as he went through the champion... Well, the final chicane had hit the wall of champions.
Lost both end plates. Oh no, only one.
Yeah, that one.
Yellow in sector 2. It's Bois on pole. I think he went out of the way for someone else.
Yeah, I just think he's on a cooldown lap going into the pit lane now. Okay, the former Mr. Mohammed, now Mr. Slash, is on an out lap. Just quickly want to see here as Leffy now starts a flying lap in the second Racing Point car. Nearly set Force India again.
Oh, I think Connor is on the lap. He's in the DRS with hot lap engaged.
Yeah, but his minimap is red, so he has invalidated his lap at some stage. He might be going for 2 laps, you never know. Yes, he is.
Oh, Jesus, he hits the wall. He's out.
Oh, he's out.
So glad I caught that.
One. Watch out for them.
Ooh,
The Williams nearly caught him there.
Zero almost hit him, yeah.
That?
Zero.
Wow, that was by the skin of his teeth. Yo. Damn,
Wow.
Okay, that was bad. We've already got a retirement in quali, and that has spoiled. Ooh, also Craigleton is missing his front wing, so he also must have had contact somewhere through the final chicane.
Well, it is the Wall of Champions for a reason.
Yep.
Do you know the reason why it's called that?
Yep. All the famous names, Michael Schumacher, all the way downwards, have hit that wall at some stage in their career.
Yeah, it was in 1999. There was a race, and in that race, 3 former world champions hit the wall in one race. There were Jacques Villeneuve, Michael Jackson. Wow, what the fuck?
I knew that Michael Jackson was an F1 racer.
Michael Schumacher.
You just taught me something today. Well done.
And Damon Hill. They all hit the wall. Michael Jackson, Jesus.
Oh my.
As
Did he
Jojo
moonwalk into the Wall of Champions?
Yeah, he into it.
Sorry. Oh boy.
As Jojo,
dude,
unsurprisingly, has the fastest lap in hand now.
Not by too much actually. Just under 2 ticks from Cavilian. And one thing that I've actually picked up about Cavilian, he's a really good qualifier. He just hasn't had the luck in the races yet. And I think, even though Jojo is at this stage really hard to beat, I think it's just a matter of time until Cavilian is going to take that really illustrious race win.
Yeah, he's got to take the fight to him.
I just think these guys at this stage don't have an answer for him yet. So, yeah. Dude, I didn't even realize that Jack was in a Ferrari. I thought he was racing for Williams again. So we've got F1 Mustang and Jack and Shut Up Jack Please in the Ferraris. That's going to be a really interesting combo.
Spicy, the Ferrari's up front again.
Yes. So finally the Ferraris will run in front with the Red Bulls. We still have to see what happens between West Ham and Ghosts with the Mercedes.
Yeah, true. Let's see, is Jack through the final corner, almost hitting the wall. Really close. And he goes for a 1 minute 8.6, and that promotes him up into 3rd place.
Wow. Very, very good lap time there. Dude, take a look at the top 5. We've got Jojo, Cavilian, Jack, Owen, and Mustang. But in the top 5, there are only 2 constructors. Only 2 constructors' cars.
3, but yeah.
Oh, well, 2 big teams, 3 constructors, sorry. My head is with the Red Bulls and the Ferraris.
Yeah.
We might have the black sheep in Jojo with the Haas, and then the other 2 big teams fighting it out for the win here this weekend.
Yeah, true. Let's see what Slash, aka Mohammed, is doing. He's 1.1 second up to the 2nd sector, but I don't think he's on a lap yet. No, he's not. He's just going back to the pits. Who else is on the lap? Zero misses the chicane. We have Mustang, I believe. He's 5/10 under Jojo's time in the 1st sector. Opening DRS on the back straight. Lovely helmet design, by the way, for Mustang. Yeah, it was. The orange and black, I like it. It doesn't fit with the Ferrari, that's for sure, but...
yeah, but it still looks cool. I think the fact that the helmet stands out, it actually looks cool. In my opinion, but I'm a weirdo.
Yeah, you are. Yellow in sector 3. Oh, that's Zero going slowly. Let's see what Mustang can do through the final chicane. Is he hitting the wall?
Beautiful
he is
line
not.
there through the final chicane.
Oh, did you see that, by the way, in the last chicane? Oh, yes, Mustang goes into P3 with a 186.
Yeah.
But I think in the last chicane, there's in the last chicane there's a bit of wall sticking out.
There is.
Yeah, I think there is, but no one's driving at that point.
With Connor's crash there, they might have.
Jojo sets the 180.
Whoa! That is stupid fast.
That's decent. That's decent. I'm gonna have a look at Cavilian now. What's the final chicane? Cavilian is a 10th down on the lap, by the way. He's a 10th under the time of Jojo.
Yeah, but he still went purple middle sector, so keep an eye on him.
Where do you see if they're purple or not?
On the minimap.
Okay. Huh. Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, and I just saw there with the wall that the
or else he was going for a 182.
Wall sticking out.
Or else he had a 182. And did you see the wall?
Yeah, I saw the wall, and I think that's because of Connor's crash. So the guys
look, here
really
it
have
is.
to watch out for that wall.
Yeah, indeed. West Ham, is he gonna start his lap? No, he's not. He sets a 193, goes up into P6.
We've got Liffey starting a lap in the racing point with Slash not too far behind. Also, the two Toro Rossos are ready to go onto a lap. Oh, dude, that's another thing for 2020 I'm not going to be able to get used to. The new Alpha Tauri racing team.
Yeah, I like it. I like it, to be honest.
As VTEC actually hits the wall. Yeah, I like the name, but now to get used to saying Alpha Tauri and not Toro Rosso, that's going to be a challenge.
Yeah, true. Well, I think I'm a bit older than you. I'm actually still used to the Minardi days.
Oh wow, okay. Yeah, that's a little bit before my time.
Like from way back.
Yeah, I mean, I started watching Formula 1 in 2004. And
Left you
that was
only
when I
1
was
tenth
5
up?
years old.
Oh, Jesus.
No, 4 years old. I turned 5 in September. So halfway through me being 4 years old, I started watching Formula 1.
Actually, Canada is the first race I've seen ever, and it was in 1999. And then I was
Okay.
I was 7, I think. Leffy through the final chicane,
okay.
and he gets a 192. Half a second quicker than he was.
That's a very nice lap time. Very, very nice lap time.
Up in the P6, 3.5 minutes to go. Everyone in the pits now for their final set of softs. Let's see what's going on more down the field. It's Bois on pole with starting his lap now. First sector, 7/10 under his own lap. Yeah, under his own time. Not purple though. Also with an orange helmet, by the way.
Okay,
and he cuts the chicane.
Sorry,
that's a shame.
Oh yeah, that's a bad cut. Sorry for me being so quiet. I'm actually just trying to get this on my social media, so for some other reason my phone is not working with me.
Yellow in sector 2.
Lively again now.
I think he's done for, so everyone's on an out lap, except for Shut Up Jack, I think. He's going for another run on these softs. Let's have a look what he can do with only 10% left on his ERS. And he's going into the pits. Yep. Okay, cool. Let's see, Mustang is starting a lap. Damn it, I'm...
Okay, sweet. Sorry, everything is done now. And let's get everything going. I've got my phone ready with YouTube on the side so I can watch if people comment. And now we are ready to get going. Ooh! Somebody is out there. Mustang is out. Mustang is out. He hit the wall on the inside through the first sector.
Oh yeah, I can see. I'm gonna follow Ghost for a bit.
I'll follow him with you.
Owen moves out of the way. Oh, there's Mustang indeed parked on the middle of the track.
Yeah, that's taking the apex at the wrong line.
Beautifully done by Ghost, the first sector. Let's see what he can do in the second. Because this is the chicane that hurts a lot of people as well, with corner cuts.
As West Ham has retired from the session, I think he's done for the day. We're going to watch him in the race again.
Ghost is purple. I repeat, Ghost is purple.
Wow, okay, dude, West Ham actually crashed out. He's he was in the second sector chicane, the first chicane of the second sector. So that's a big thing. Let's go back to Ghost as he's going towards the final chicane. Will he cut the track? No, he will not. Beautiful line through there. Opens up the RS coming down the home straight, and it's going to be
186.
P5.
Promotes him up into P5. Nicely done. Let's see what Owen can do. Owen, P6.
Stays
What do I see?
P6.
Jojo, 108.098.
Here comes
Oh, he's
Juan
only
Paul.
starting his lap. I'm sorry. Juan
Oh
Paul.
wow, Juan Paul just started his lap. I thought he was going to the end of his lap.
4 seconds to go. Shut up, Jack has retired, I believe. Yeah. Oh, but he's going very slow on the back straight.
Yeah, and Cavillion is also on a really good lap. He's coming down the final.
Oh no, what's this car doing?
Heading into the final chicane.
Oh, thank God, Jack is moving out of the way. His AI.
Yeah.
Let's see what Cavillion can do. Can he get 410s? He can. Oh, almost 108.1.
Ooh, that's a very fast lap time. Well done from Cavillion there.
Greggleton through the final chicane as well.
Very good lap time.
Greggleton as well. And he gets 191. That promotes him up to P9. VTech is moving really slow.
Into 9.
Let's see what Owen can do. Ooh, almost hitting the wall. With a 186 into P5.
Yeah, Owen goes P5 and puts.
And here comes Ghost again
as P6.
As Jojo gets another thousandth of a second off his own time. And Ghost get into P6 now.
Wow.
Everyone wants that P6. And that is it.
Damn, that was actually a very action-packed final few minutes of qualifying.
Yeah, it was. Alrighty then, you'll do the standings, I'll get a beer. Sounds good?
Good by me, man. Okay, let's quickly run to the top 10, guys. Jojo has qualified on pole with a 1 minute 8.089. Then we've got Cavillion P2, Shut Up Jack Please P3, F1 Mustang P4, Owen Wyatt P5, Ghosts P6, Zyro 28 P7, Slash P8, Craigleton P9, and rounding out our top 10 it is Leffy in the final of the 2 Racing Point cars. I think we are in for a cracking race here at Montreal this weekend. We've got 2 Red Bulls, 2 Ferraris, and 2 Racing Points in the top 10, and I don't think we can count anybody out for this race. What do you think, Vera? We've got a very interesting race on our hands.
Yeah, I think this. Oh, yes, my beer. So.
You're making me jealous, man.
Ah, yeah. Cheers.
I'll give you a thumbs up for the cheers. Oh, man.
Oh, it's looking dry.
Okay.
For now, by the way.
Yeah, but with the picture that I think it was Cavillion that sent the picture.
Yeah, it was Owen.
The race is going to start. Oh, it was Owen. Where the race is going to start dry, but by the end of the race, it's going to be at least light rain conditions. So I think it's going to be about 50-50 dry and wet running. But you never know with the weather system in F1 2019. It's sometimes so unpredictable. You can never be sure.
Yeah, sometimes the rain only comes in the last 2 laps, and sometimes it comes within the first 5 laps. So yeah, it's it's anyone's guess, but it seems very blue outside. So yeah, I think it's going to be the first one. I said.
Yeah, very light clouds at this stage. One thing that I actually can say is most of the time the weather is on point when you look at the forecast for the race, but it can really bite you in the rear sometimes.
Yeah, it can. All right, what are your predictions for the race?
Ooh, that's a hard one. Look, I don't want to be that guy, but Jojo at this stage of the season, he reminds me of Hamilton. He's looking unbeatable, and I think for these guys to take the fight, it's going to be hard. But my money is on Jojo, but I also think we have to watch out for Cavillion at both of the Ferraris. And yours?
Yeah, same. I think. I think West Ham is a bit down on his pace because he hasn't raced in a few weeks. I hope that Mohammed, aka Slash, is gonna come back. He said he practiced a lot, and I think maybe Ghost will get into the mix. But mostly for my top 3, it's still gonna be Jojo and Cavillion in 1 and 2, and then maybe a surprise one for Slash, I think.
Hey, you never know. Look, one thing that Slash has done well throughout the season thus far, he's been consistent, even though he hasn't gotten those big points results. He's always been consistent. So I also think, just like I said about Cavillion, I think it's only a matter of time until that illustrious race win is going to show itself.
Yeah, true.
Just a little fun fact, Craigleton has just pulled the Max Verstappen and has spun on the formation lap. By the way, while we're waiting for the cars to line up, what is your favorite 2020 F1 livery thus far, of the cars that have done the first week of winter testing?
Oh, my favorite livery thus far. I really like the new Will Williams. It's looking
Yeah,
quicker
not gonna
already.
lie.
And I do like the McLaren with the matte orange as well.
Oh yeah, the papaya orange is beautiful. But I have to say, my favorite car really, it's between the McLaren and the Alfa Romeo. The Alfa Romeo, I know we have looked at the same car for the past 2 years, but damn, that car's beautiful, man.
Yeah, don't really like it. I think it's a bit boring to be honest, but still.
It does look a lot similar to last year, but it's a really clean.
All right,
build.
here we go,
Anyway,
guys.
It's that long wait.
Mr.
There
Turbo's
we
gonna
have
do
the
the
5
lights.
red lights. As we head to 5 red lights, and it's going to be go for the Canadian Grand Prix. Jojo and Cavillion on the front row as Jojo cuts off Cavillion's nose head before we even get to turn 1. The 2 Ferraris of Jack Please and Mustang are side by side heading through the first 2 corners. Owen is going side by side with Ghost as we now head through the next spot. Oh, nearly a 3-wide moment there between Mustang, Owen and Ghost. Oh, there's a crash in the background. Massive crash for Western.
Oh, massive crash at the back.
Well. Corner is also out, and we've got a virtual safety car, and the race has barely gotten through the first sector. Board Pole is also out. What on earth happened there?
Oh, I didn't catch what happened in the stream. That was a shame.
Oh my word! I just saw suddenly West Ham's Merc just diving it into the wall, and just after that it was Connor just following. But I didn't see what happened to Board Pole. Yeah, he has parked up. I think he retired from the session. But damn, that's a really chaotic start to the Canadian Grand Prix.
Oh, that's a real shame.
Yeah,
Alright, virtual safety car now for a bit.
Yeah, I really thought West Ham was going to be someone to watch out for. But we've still got 13 runners left. And it's actually weird that the full course safety car did not come out. But you never know. That's Codemasters for you.
And we're racing again. Who's gonna hit the wall? No one for now. I think Crackleton is going for a dive maybe. Oh, he's getting dive bombed by Shade. And Shade gets the position.
Oh, wow.
Nice job.
Nice done. Nicely done, Shane. And now also, Liffy and PMP are basically, or PMP Slash have basically stayed in the same positions where they started. And I think we have to keep an eye on these top 5. But Jojo is already starting to build a gap to Cavillion. Cavillion really has to watch himself if he wants to keep himself in this whole race-winning situation.
West Ham
Yellow
not
flag
happy with some
ticket
driving. Jacob gets a severe collision with his teammate.
Yeah, that's the last thing that you want to see.
Don't know what happened there, but VTEC is losing some of his wing. Let's see what Ghost is doing. Oh, a bit of tail wagging. At the end, can he get close enough and slashes in the gearbox of Zero?
Let's keep an eye on Slash and Zero. As Slash pulls out of the slipstream, heading now into the final chicane. He ducks back in behind the Williams car.
Oh,
as I think we've got a
Ghost has left the session indeed.
Yeah, he has left the session.
Well, I've sent in 3 invites, so it should be alright still.
Yeah, I hope for his part so, man.
VTEC gets 5 seconds for speeding in the pit lane.
With connection.
Yeah, that's Ghost.
Oh my soul. Craigleton has also not had the best start in the world. Okay. One thing that's going to be really important for this race, especially with the final chicane, is going to be penalties. So we're going to have to try and keep track of that.
Slash around the outside of Zero. Oh, there's contact. They're still next to each other. I don't think there's any damage.
Doesn't look like
into the hairpin they go. Who's going to brake late? It's going to be Zero for now. Slash is going to do an amazing switchback. Who has the DRS?
Beautiful defensive move from Zero.
Zero has the DRS. But Slash isn't giving up. As there is, as Jacob has retired as well, I think, in the chicane. Wow, that's 5 drivers out already. Zero gets a bad exit, Slash is right on the back of him again. He's going for the inside, and that's a cool and calculated move, I think.
That's a little bit of a love tap there from Zero onto Slash.
Yeah, I think it was a little one.
Gets the move done.
Craigleton in the pits for the mediums. I think something happened to him as well.
Most probably. Yep, it's a new front wing for Craigleton.
And
So he's got a long drive ahead of him.
Didn't you say the two big constructors in the top 5? Look at them now. They're all in the train of 4, with Jojo just a second in front. Can Mustang hang on to Owen, Shut Up, Jack, and Pavilion? That's the question.
Ooh, when I think back to China, I think Jack is the only one at this stage of the season that has got the pace to go catch Jojo. So I know it's going to sound bad, and I'm not trying to say anything about Pavilion, but I hope Jack makes the pass, because then we're going to have a fantastic battle for this race win.
Yeah, let's hope so. Ooh, Mustang really close to the wall. Is Ghost back already? No, he's not.
That's just so sad, man, because Ghost actually had a really good starting position.
Yeah, once again, that's a shame. We're gonna follow Jack for a bit. He's 2/10 off of Pavilion. Can he make a dive bomb maybe into the hairpin? Who knows?
He's really hounding Pavilion from behind. It seems like the Ferrari has got really good pace here around. He's got to have a good tune setup on that car.
And Owen is coming up as well.
Yeah, don't forget about Owen or Mustang. Mustang might be a little bit further back, but don't forget about Mustang. He
Mustang
might
just about hanging on.
You never know.
Now up it to second and get a good exit. There we go. As Craigleton has retired. Oh, Craigleton has spun. Oh no, he's still going on the. Oh, there he is. Oh, that's a shame, as well. 5 runners already out. As Jack gets a 3-second time penalty, it's the first for the top runners, I think.
I think that slipstream from Jojo is still having a little bit of an effect for Pavilion. Ooh, as Jack gives Pavilion a little love tap there. But seriously, I think Pavilion has still got a little bit of slipstream from Jojo. And that is the only reason why Jack has not yet had the speed to pass him.
Yeah, that's true. They're right next to each other, almost. Right in each other's gearbox, I'd say. Now I'm just praying for the rain, man. For the rain to come as soon as possible.
Yeah, that's gonna throw stuff. That's gonna throw the strategy book out the window, and then we're gonna see who's gonna be able to make the best on-the-go decisions.
Yeah, we're really not used to this. To a dry race.
Actually, that's very true for me and you. The dry racing is some forbidden thing, according to when we commentate together. Oh, it's Jack has had a little bit of a look there on Pavilion, but Pavilion had a really
Owen with a real nice run.
There. Yep, here comes Owen. Let's see, Red Bull v Ferrari heading into the first corner.
Oh, they hit each other.
Contact. Oh boy,
oh, and
that
again
was really aggressive from Jack.
I think Jack moved over way too late, and now Owen has damage.
Yeah, way too late.
So I think that's gonna be one for the stewards, maybe.
Yep, that'll definitely.
Yellow flag sector 1 is Jojo around.
Oh no! Jojo's fun! Oh my goodness! Oh man, what's still gonna happen in this race?
Oh, Jojo! And he's in neutral and he's in the reverse, and it's all going down the toilet for him now.
Oh my word, dude, have we maybe just seen the demise of Jojo?
Well, it's not really a demise when you're already 40 points ahead in the championship standings, but still. This is one hell of a bottle job for him.
Yep, this could be the start of his demise.
And by the way, Owen is in P6 as well. He's lost his wing.
Oh my goodness. Dude, we'll go back to the front. The two Ferraris are hounding Pavilion at this stage. There's action all the way down the grid.
Oh, I think Mustang's DRS is closed. I think that's a fault of the game. How do you say it? Is the DRS is broken?
Yeah, the DRS is broken, but that usually just lasts about 4 to 5 laps, so he won't be out of it by too long, and if Jack and Pavilion keep fighting, he will still be in the mix.
Let's see, I see
as Owen is into the pit lane.
And I see Jack missing his end plate, I believe. Or not?
I'll quickly check myself. No, Jack's
it's still
got
on.
his end
Yeah.
plates.
Yeah, it's still on. And Jojo and Owen in the pits now. Jojo going onto the mediums and Owen onto the softs. So that's interesting as well.
So Owen is going very aggressive, and Jojo I think he's gonna go mediums and then softs again. I think we're gonna see Owen going aggressive middle stint, and then another stint he'll go onto the mediums. As now Cavalian is once again under pressure from Jack and Mustang heading down the back straight. But Cavalian seems to have really good pace at the hairpin, and he gets really good traction coming out of the hairpin. So he's actually staying ahead of Jack. Jack. Oh, Jack's into the pit lane. Both Ferraris. They're double stacking.
Oh no.
That might have just ruined Mustang's race.
Oh yeah.
Well, it ruined his chance of a win.
Yeah, it does. Oh my god. So now Cavalian can just get away.
Yeah, Cavalian punch the car, man. Punch the car. Slash is going to inherit P2 from Jack, but Slash is still yet to make a pit stop, and he started on the mediums, so he's still going to go a fair few laps before he's going to come into the pit lane.
And he's rejoining in P5 on the hards. Huh. So he doesn't believe there's going to be rain.
Ooh, that's a very interesting strategy from Mustang's side. Just shuffled through the grid, and I can actually see that everybody has got their front wings, as we are on board with Cavalian, and he is going to dive into the pit lane. Now the question is, we go to the Ferrari of Jack, please. Will he pass Cavalian as he comes down the back straight? He has got DRS on Slash. Will Slash let him go past? Yes, he does, and that is an easy move for Jack. But now will he come out ahead of the race leader Cavalian, as Cavalian has got onto a second set of soft tires? This is going to be very interesting. Jack crosses the start-finish line, and now coming out of the pit lane, will Cavalian stay ahead? And
he runs wide! Oh no!
Cavalian! No, dude! That's a little bit too late onto the brakes.
As Owen now sets the fastest lap time of the race. Do you see, Turbo, that it's getting darker?
Yes, definitely, and it's getting darker very quickly.
Zero gets a time penalty. Can you check on what the time penalty situation is?
Okay, I'll quickly check that because you're on the street where you have to stay on board with the cars. So let's see.
Leffy gets a penalty. Who's up in a lofty P6, by the way.
Okey-dokes.
Let's see what Mohammed can do. He has 35% ERS. Jack has 60, so that's not really good for him. DRS is open. Can he get anywhere near? Speed difference is only 10 kph. Through the final chicane, can he get a good exit? Not decent, but Jack's acceleration is decent as well.
Okay, on the penalty situation, both the Ferraris have got 3-second penalties off the front runners. The rest of all that have penalties have retired.
And Cavalian has none still?
Yep, none for Cavalian and none for Owen. I don't think we have to count out Owen just yet.
Mr. Consistent. Yeah, Owen had some bad luck.
Yeah, Owen
did
have some bad luck, especially in Monaco.
Hey, Ghost has joined again.
Okay, sweet. So he is back in the fray. Let's see what he can do now from P9 on the grid.
Yeah, I mean, he's still in it. Because his AI made a pit stop for him. Yeah, his AI made a pit stop for him.
He might still be able to get good points here.
I'm sorry for the messaging during the race, by the way, to the drivers. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, that's fine. Just one thing. I still can't believe we saw that mistake from Jojo. I mean, he has actually been Mr. Consistency thus far. He has made the minimum amount of mistakes. As Owen actually quickly goes past Leffy and takes the P6, not back, but he takes P6. And the next person that Leffy will have to worry about is Jojo, the former race leader and pole starter.
Yeah, I think Jojo can punch himself in the head for that, for that mistake.
Yeah, so, but damn man, you have to let somebody else win at a stage.
Leffy and Owen get a penalty.
Just so by the way, Pavilion is really catching up to Slash and Jack quite quickly, and actually Slash is staying with Jack on those worn mediums. So Slash is really doing a good job to keep that racing point in a good position.
Well, the tires are only 2 laps older, so yeah, he should be keeping up. Let's see what Leffy can do to Owen.
So they are really close to one another.
DRS open. I'm gonna watch this from Jojo's standpoint. Leffy's right next to him and Owen lets him go. Smart move, I think.
Very good racing between them. Yep.
But now he has DRS again. And now Jojo is on the back of Owen as well.
Ooh, guys, don't make contact. You guys already have a fight on your hands. Oh boy, okay. At this stage, Jack is trying to pull out a gap on Slash, but basically with Slash staying in the DRS, Jack is just constantly staying in the DRS. Slash is staying in the DRS, and Jack is just towing him along the entire lap because this is an engine
Owen next to Lefty.
Track, basically.
And Lefty, oh, he just steers into him. Owen is wide, and Jojo picks up the position.
Yeah, well, Jojo take Leffy as well, heading into the hairpin. Owen, Jojo goes to the inside, and he has gotten past
and there's
Leffy.
A little bit of contact again.
Oh, as Owen also makes contact with Leffy once again.
Oh, and he pushes him into the grass.
Oh, that is a little bit. That's rude.
Some questionable racing from Leffy, I have to say.
Yes.
Oh, and they're hit. There's contact.
Crash. Owen is out. Owen is out. Leffy has got no front wing. Oh my word, Owen is going to be so beat off with that. Whoa.
And there's a virtual safety car now. Oh, I think that was Leffy's fault to be honest.
Yeah, definitely. He didn't give Owen any space whatsoever. That is definitely a steward's inquiry.
Although Owen could have gone for the inside, but...
Yeah, but Leffy kept forcing him there, and as soon as Owen went to the outside, Leffy moved again. So, I really think Owen is in the clear there.
Will we see some pit stops now? I think the virtual safety car is too short for that.
Yeah, also true. But let's quickly see what these guys do. As Leffy is now stuck behind Jojo.
Yeah, but he's missing his whole wing. And he hits the wall for good measure. Pavilion gets a drive-through penalty for speeding.
Oh wow, that has changed this race quite a lot now. Oh, dude, Pavilion just hasn't got the luck when it comes to the race.
Slash right into the back of Jack.
But you know one thing, we have actually forgotten about Zyro. Look at the consistent drive that the Williams driver is pulling off. He's in P4.
Nice job from him. And I see raindrops, by the way.
The drops have started to fall here at Montreal, and now everything is going to get very, very interesting. And the race is not even halfway in. Dude, how could I guess it? I guessed that the rain is going to come halfway through the race. I am very close.
Leffy into the pits, by the way, on intermediates, but it's way too early for that, I think. But yeah, without a wing, you have to take some chances.
Yep.
Let's see what Jack and Slash are going to do. Jack defending the inside. Can they make the corner still? Yes, he can.
Beautiful racing from them.
That's going to compromise his exit.
Yep, but Slash is going to go into the first quarter alongside Jack.
And he's around the outside. And he gets it done.
Wow.
Jack with a switchback.
Wow.
Jack with a switchback into P1. Side by side still. And Jack holds his position. But he gets a bad exit now.
Beautiful racing from those two.
Slash. Oh, and Slash hits the wall.
Did he break anything? Yep, he broke his front wing. Left front end plate is gone.
That's a shame, but he can go into the pits and get a new wing because he needs to go into the intermediates as well.
Dude, I know it's not really wet enough yet, but if I was Slash, I'd go in now.
Well, I think it's
compromises you too much.
Yeah, I think it's raining quite heavy already. I see goats into the pits as well for the intermediates. And everyone's running wide at the hairpin now. Top 3 within 1 second, almost.
Wait for that DRS disabled notification at the bottom of the screen, because that's what we're waiting for. That means it's the perfect time to come in. Will Jack come into the pit lane or not? Yes, he does. The top 3 are into the pit lane. No, Kavilian is not. Kavilian stays out.
Only Kavilian is going on for one more lap. Is he making the right call with this one? Kavilian is disqualified for ignoring a drive-through penalty.
No.
What?
Got it. No! You have to serve the drive-through within 3 laps.
Oh my god. What the hell is happening? And everybody's into the pits now. Everyone is into the pits. Slash with his wing change now 7 seconds up the road. And Jojo into the pits, Mustang into the pits, Zero up at the P3 with this one. VTEC and Shade are in as well, and Ghost is now regaining some positions that he lost during the during his disconnection. Now up into P6 still.
I think he will be smiling.
Yeah, I kind of convinced him to keep going, and yeah, he did.
You never know, there might be a little bit of a hidden gem here. There's still a long way to go. We're only on lap 17 of 35, so there's still a long way to go. And now I think we have to start keeping our eyes on Jojo and on Mustang, because they are going to try and chase down for the remainder of this race.
And of course on Slash and Zero as well, and Jack. Slash 6 positions up on his qualifying time, by the way.
Damn, that's brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Dude, just one thing. If Slash catches Jack and Zyro catches up to them and they start battling, then Mustang and Jojo are going to have an easier time to catch up to them.
Slash gets a penalty of 3 seconds for the final chicane.
I saw that bloody hell.
Mustang gets a penalty as well. I think it's going to be whoever gets the least penalties wins. Because,
yeah, basically.
Yeah.
That final chicane, it's so easy to cut there. So easy.
Yeah, especially in the rain.
Man, if we have one more retirement, we are going to literally have half of the grid.
Yeah, we're going to have half the grid left. Let's hope that's not the case. Let's see, everyone's quite spread out at the moment as Mustang has left the session. Mustang up at the P4 has left the session. I hope he has some backup invites as well.
I really hope so too.
This is going to promote Jojo, I think, at P4 and Ghost maybe into P5.
Yeah, come on, LR Ghosts, you never give up on a race, bud. You never give up on a race. As Leffy gets another penalty, I think that's Leffy's second penalty, if I'm not mistaken, as he dips a wheel in the grass. That is not the way you want to enter that middle sector chicane. Not at all.
Drifting to all the chicanes here.
Yeah, dude, as things stand now, this is Jack's race to lose now. This is honestly his race to lose.
Yeah, it is.
He just needs to keep it calm and just make sure he doesn't spin or hit the wall. That's the main thing.
Also, that would be interesting. Can the intermediates hold it for around 20 laps maybe?
Well, looking at the way around Montreal, well, I honestly don't know, dude. I don't think they will go the whole way, but I said that the same about last weekend at Monaco, and they did go the whole way. So, what do I know?
So, what do I know? As Jojo takes the position from Mustang.
This is a high-deck circuit, now that I think about it. I mean, the softs and the mediums, even if you go for 2 mediums, they won't go to the end. I know you have to use 2 tire combos, but I'm just thinking basic here now. So the enters with you struggling for grip and spinning a lot. I honestly don't think they will last to the end of the race. I think these guys will have to come into the pits again.
Slash losing a second to Jack now.
Yeah, and Jojo has passed Mustang, so Jojo is up into P4, only one spot away from a podium.
Which I think he will take after that spin.
Yeah, he's a man on a mission as Zyro nearly gets dropped. Going to the final chicane, he nearly lost the back end there.
We're now at lap 20, just over half the race distance gone. Jojo is 3 seconds behind Zero now.
And he's actually catching quickly, he's catching like 2/10 per sector. I just want to know where Jojo gets his confidence from. I mean, he's got so much confidence, especially on the brakes. He's really confident in that horse.
Zero drifting as well through the last chicane that he drove at. You have to watch out for the curbs as well in this game, especially especially in the wet. He's lost half a second to Jojo already. If there was DRS, he would almost be in it.
Oh boy, just quickly checking the penalty stuff here. Jacob was retired. They took that function away where you could like press on a driver. Let's just quickly see. Oh wait, it's aha! I was in the wrong menu. You freaking nut. Okay, so
Jojo now 1.3 seconds after Zero, behind Zero.
Okay, I will check now. I'll be there now. But so far, no penalty. Well, wait. No penalties for Jack at this stage. Oh no, he has got a penalty. 1 3-second penalty. So he's got one. Slash has got.
Jojo gets a penalty now for 3 seconds.
Okay, I'll check that now.
Ooh, Shade almost loses it in the final chicane.
Also, Zyro's got a penalty, and now Jojo has got 2 penalties. Jojo's got 2 penalties, and let's quickly check LR Ghost now that we are here. Dude, he's got literally not even a warning. He is clean. Damn.
Jojo now right at the back of Zero.
Joy coming back at the precisely perfect time.
Zero runs wide a little. I think he's gonna let him go for this one.
He might just do that. But that'll be too easy, man. Come on, fight it!
Yeah, he's down to 2% ERS as well. So yeah, he lets him go.
Yeah, he let him go.
Jojo now up into P3. I think he'll take that, but now he wants more, of course. Only 9 seconds behind Slash.
Okie dokie.
Let's see what Shade is doing.
Dude, if Jack doesn't make a big mistake, I don't think Jojo will catch him, but Jojo can definitely still catch Slash. 9 seconds is catchable.
Shade is gonna go for it in the final chicane. No, he's not. He's gonna wait for the first corner. He's really close to Levy, almost loses it. The back straight 2/10 behind. Can he make a dive in the first corner?
Ooh, that's very twitchy underbraking.
We know Levy likes to defend fairly harsh. let's put it at that.
Yeah, let's just leave it there.
I'm gonna keep an eye on this fight.
Okay, I will actually keep a little bit of an eye on the laptop. I'm going to see with the intermediate conditions who's got the actually. That's what I'm here, especially with the leaders. Okay, with the inters, Jack's quickest lap on the inters is a 1 minute 9, 1 minute 20.1.
A little bit of contact for Shane and Leffy.
Any wing damage?
No, nothing. And they're almost touching into the hairpin again. Let's see if Shade can get a good exit now. He's up to overtake already. But Leffy has got 80% ERS and Shade has got 15 now. That's a good exit from Shade.
Will he head for the move, heading into the first corner?
He just can't get close enough. But he's in his gearbox at the moment.
Yeah, literally. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how baby F1 cars get made.
It's gonna be a racing Haas.
Oh boy. Okay, I'm not gonna even imagine that. Like it, no. A pink and black Haas, oh no. In any case, but just quickly, Jojo is running consistent, 1 minute 19. He's the only intermediate runner in the 1 minute 19 penalty, and he hits the wall! Joe's got front wing damage. Jack's got front wing damage.
Oh my god. I'm sorry I missed that.
He lost his right front end plate. Heading to the chicane, the second chicane on the track. After the first 2 corners.
Well, what would you do now? You've got 10 seconds, but can you do another pit stop with a wing change? As Lefty is going into the pits, so Shade gets that position.
Dude, if I was Jack, I'd just go for a pit stop and hope for the best. He will be on fresher rubber and he will have a new front wing. He's got to lose too much time without the front wing.
Let's see what he's gonna do. Vita gets another penalty as well. No fights left, but they're gonna. Yeah, he's going into the pits.
Yeah, Jack's in.
And that promotes our dark horse Mohammed slash into the lead.
slash. Laughed too much tonight. But
And even Jojo gets P2 now, and maybe even Zero can get in front. Oh, he had a penalty as well, I think, Jack. So
yeah, because it was in the pit box very long.
Zero up at the P3 now. And Jack has got it all to do now.
Yep.
As long as he doesn't get any more penalties and can close up to some of the guys in front, then maybe he's alright.
Yeah. Remember, Jojo has got 2 penalties, not just 1. He's got 6 seconds added to his name.
I think this is going to be hard. Hard to call.
Yeah. But he's catching Slash at a rate of knots.
Yeah, the gap's only 5 seconds now. Jojo on a mission still after that spin.
Dude, if he wins this race after that big moment, dude, I don't know. I'm going to be speechless. I'm honestly going to be speechless.
Yeah, that's not even going to be funny anymore if he wins everything.
Yeah.
Oh, well, credits go where credits due.
Mustang. Oh, but Mustang has lagged out. I forgot that. Mustang is out.
I'm still so bummed that Cavillion got disqualified for that.
Yeah, that actually was that's sad, dude. Like, literally, it's sad.
Yeah, true. I'm gonna keep an eye out on Slash and Jojo.
Oh, by the way, stupid question. Did you enjoy your beer?
Did you enjoy your?
Did you enjoy your beer?
My beer? Oh yeah, it's still half full.
Yeah. Oh, come on. It should have been done a long time ago. As we've got 10 laps to go, Slash is leading the way. Let's quickly actually run through how things are going. Slash is in the lead of this race, being caught by Jojo really quickly in P2. Then we've got Zyro in P3, who's just driven an absolutely fantastic race. And as I say that, I give him the commentator's curse and he hits the wall. He does have front wing damage, and that is when Jack moves his Ferrari back up into P3. And then we've got Ghost in P5, VTEC P6, Mustang P7, Shade P8, and Leffy P9. Dude, the commentator's curse is real.
It is real.
I just experienced it on Zyro. What the hell?
He's gonna continue with his wing damage.
Oh my goodness, man. Nah.
Jojo now only 3 seconds behind Mohammed.
Yeah, and catching quickly.
Slash didn't have any penalties, right?
No, Slash does not have a penalty yet. Let's quickly make sure of that.
Oh, so he has to drive 6 seconds away from him as well. That's gonna be interesting.
No. Actually, Slash does have 1 penalty, so he has to drive away from him with 3 seconds. I just want to check Jojo again. Dude, with Jojo's next warning, you will get a next penalty. So that's really... This is going to be very interesting. Very, very interesting to say the least.
Yeah, indeed.
Quickly excuse me, I've got a cough, but I'm not going to cough in my mic, so I'm going to take off my headset, so excuse me for a few seconds. Sorry about that, that was just absolutely atrocious, but in any case, we're back.
That was just like a... That was just like a...
Dude, I put my head the other way and my mic was on my left side and I turned my head all the way to the right and I just coughed in that direction.
Okay then. Bad. Okay, you need to watch your mic again, mate. Zero into the pits, by the way. Zero into the pits, he can't drive with the wing damage. And that promotes Ghost up into P4. See, you should never quit, mate, never quit.
Yeah, never quit. This is anything and everything can happen in Formula 1.
Watching the Jojo v Slash fight take form.
Yeah, and then if anything happens to these front runners, Ghosts can still come away with a podium.
Yeah, true.
I'm a little bit bummed for Zyro's side of things. He was really driving good, but still P5 will not be a bad result at all. How many positions has he made actually? I'll quickly check that. He has gained 2 positions, so that's still a very good race. But dude, look at VTech. 7 positions as well as Slash. They've both gained 7 positions in this race so far.
Wow, that's quite tasty indeed.
Yeah, VTech's having a good race actually, and he didn't have the best start.
No, he did not. He collided with his teammate, I believe, with Jacob.
Yes. Jacob is no longer with us. Hashtag RIP.
Jojo now within a second of Slash.
Will Slash inherit any of his teammates' bad habits and defend very violently? We shall see.
No, I think Slash is a capable driver, so he, as he runs a bit wide into the chicane.
Yeah, I just made a joke there. I know he won't do that, but dude, I think he's gonna have a little bit of a talking to after this race.
Yeah, I think so too. As I'm one of the stewards as well, so yeah. Jojo's now half a second behind Slash. Into the hairpin they go. Ooh, I think they touched actually.
No, that was definitely a little bit of a love tap heading into the hairpin. Definitely. Going down the back straight. Slash goes defensive. Well, I thought he was going defensive. He goes back to the racing line.
Because Slash was out of ERS and into the final corner he takes the position. Slash was out of ERS, so that's why. Yeah, I think Jojo is gonna get that 3-second gap, and then it'll be an easy win once again.
Slash, don't let this happen, bro. Come on, stay with him.
Now, I'm looking at Jack because Jack is still gaining. Jack is only 7 seconds away.
He might still even promote Slash down to P3.
Did you say Jack didn't have any penalties?
No, Jack has got 1 penalty.
Oh yeah, 1. Oh, 2. No.
Who is the driver that has got no penalties? Yeah, Jack has got 2 now. Jojo's got 2. His next warning will be a penalty as well.
Yellow sector 1. What do we have here? It's Zero's out. And there's a virtual safety car once again. Look at that. Zero just into the wall. I don't know what happened there.
He must have lost it under braking.
Yeah, maybe he collided with VTech because VTech was close. Is VTech...
Let's see if VTech has got damage.
Is he missing something with his wing?
No damage on VTech's car.
No.
And we are down to half the runners of where the race started.
Well,
with 6 laps to go.
Minus Mustang actually, because he's still left. So we only have 7 drivers left.
Oh my goodness. And Slash is really hounding Jojo from behind. Just don't get a penalty,
Oh,
guys.
he gets a
Don't get
penalty. Oh, he gets a penalty for cutting under the virtual safety car.
Okay, I'm gonna shut up for the rest of the video because I've got the worst commentator's curse in the world.
You got one hell of a curse, mate. As Ghost is into the pits now.
What?
Maybe Ghost has the damage? No, he has not.
I think he might go for fast slap.
Yeah, in the wet. Really?
Okay, sorry. I forgot that I started the try. I'm used to Monaco of last weekend. Sorry, stupid.
Jack now gets
to the pit lane?
Jack now only 4 seconds away from Slash, by the way. But he picked up another penalty.
Dude, Jojo has already pulled out 1.6 seconds and they've barely done a full lap.
Yeah, I think it wasn't even a full lap, indeed.
Oh my word, where does he scratching for his face from? Every time I watch this guy race, he just surprises me more and more.
It's beginning to look a lot like NSX Montana last year. He was winning basically every race as well.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it, man. I honestly can't believe it.
Will we see a fight between Slash and Jack in the final few laps? 3 laps to go.
Jack is catching at a rate of knots.
By the way, the rain has stopped.
Oh, that's actually very interesting. We might have a few fast laps coming in at the end of the race. Not fastest laps, but faster laps. So let's see who can handle once again the change in track conditions the best.
3 seconds the gap now between Jack and Slash. And then 27 seconds back, there's Ghost. Trying to do an audition for Tokyo Drift, I think. Oh, there he goes again.
Oh, okay. But you're playing F1, not Formula D. Not Formula D.
I think the tires are heating up quite bad as well, because of the rain because of the rain stopping.
Yeah, but just coming out of a corner and going off the racing line will cool them back down when you go onto the wet patches of the track. I always do that in career mode if it's this scenario. So just go off the racing line, the tires tend to cool down.
Okay, I didn't think that was a thing in the games as well, but fair play.
No. I also didn't think it was a thing until I literally tested it. It actually really works. You go as soon as you get out of a corner, go off the racing line, and before you enter the corner, go back onto the racing line so you don't, like mess up your lap. Especially on the straights, it helps a lot.
Last year in a different league, ooh, Jack almost losing it. Last year in a different league, I had a full wet race at Spain, and
yeah?
I did a no stop on the wet.
Oh wow!
And then I did the same thing.
How did you get that done?
Yeah, I did the same thing, just going through puddles and cooling them off and stuff. So yeah, apparently it is a thing.
Okay, props to you, bro. I don't think I'll be able to do a no stop. But in any case, damn, when are you giving away lessons? I want a few. Damn.
Let's see, Jack is now almost within a second. Jack has 80% battery and Slash has 10. So yeah, this is going to be an easy fight, I think.
Slash needs to start saving battery.
As Jack gets another penalty.
Oh, I think that'll make sure that Slash stays in P2.
Yeah, I think he does because he only has 2 penalties and Jack now has 4. Yeah, 4.
Yeah, he's got 4 now. Oh my word! With 2 laps to go, Jojo is running away. Slash has got pressure from Jack. And we've only got basically 7 runners left in this race.
Oh, Slash running a bit wide there. It's worth noting that Slash is on 17 lap all intermediates and Jack is on 9 laps, so he goes to the inside now at the start of the second sector and he just basically easily gets the position.
I think maybe Slash knows that he's got penalties and he's just got to try and stay with him for this final lap and a half.
Yeah, he's gonna drive. He has to drive 6 seconds away from him now to get P2. So I don't think that will factor in, unless he makes a mistake of some kind.
Yeah, but the top three are in a class of their own. I mean, the closest to Slash is Ghost, and that's 28.1 seconds away.
As Jojo now starts his final lap. 5 seconds ahead of Jack. Slash 1 second behind.
I can't believe it. I can't believe how Jojo is doing this. I can't believe it.
Yeah, he had some luck with the virtual safety cars as well. But still.
Yeah, but there was not even a full course caution safety car. Oh, dude, I don't know. This guy.
I don't understand, by the way, why there wasn't a full course safety car after the crash from Owen. Yeah, because he was literally stuck in the middle of the track.
Yeah, but not even that. I mean, the lap 1 crash, we had 3 cars coming out of turn 2 that were DNF'd. 3 cars.
Yeah, true.
So the safety car for Montreal was I think they went on an early pension, maybe just there. As Jack, Jack, you frickin' I'm not. Jojo round for heaven for the final time. He's gonna come down the back straight for the final time. Don't bottle on your final corner, please.
Imagine. Here we go. No, he keeps
corner.
It out of the wall.
Dude, 6 races in a row. Jojo takes the win here in Montreal with Jack in P2 and Slash taking P3 for Racing Point.
Which switches around.
Yeah.
So Slash P2 and Jack P3.
Yeah, so Jack's penalties did cost him P2, but it's still a very good podium from Jack. And Ghosts, let this be a lesson to you, bud. Never give up. Always stay until the checkered flag falls. That's a beautiful P4 for Mercedes and for Ghosts. I think you'll be very, very proud of that.
VTEC now going through the final chicane. Doesn't hit the wall for good measure. Up at the P5 as well. Also a great recovery drive for him. Now we gotta wait 20 more seconds for Shade.
It's just 20 seconds, man. Relax. Take a sip for your beer.
As Shade gets another penalty. And he's out of fuel. And he's disqualified, Shade. Shade is disqualified.
Oh no. So that would mean Leffy takes P7.
What?
Oh my goodness.
Shade is disqualified.
In the final corner.
Yeah, I think maybe the stewards are gonna still give him points, but I don't know for sure. I think he has to send that one in.
Yeah,
but here we see Jojo on the podium once again. It's getting a bit boring, really.
Yeah, but you see in his rear tires, there was no tread left on them whatsoever. He was literally running on slicks that final few laps, and still he extended the gap.
GG.
Who can stop Jojo 79?
Jojo with 2 penalties. Who got the fastest lap, by the way? It's I think it's Owen with a 1:11.0.
Yeah, but he's not gonna get a point for that because he DNF'd out of the race. So we'll see. But running through the final results, everybody, Jojo has taken his 6th win in a row for Rich Energy Horse Racing. Slash is in P2 for Racing Point. Jack Please for Ferrari in P3. Ghosts People for Mercedes. VTEC P5 for Toro Rosso. 6th is the second Racing Point of Leffy. 7th is Mustang, the second Ferrari, but he basically just finished the race with his AI. And then Zyra with an unfortunate DNF P8, Owen P9, and Fraggleton round up the top 10 with a really early retirement. Yeah, that was a bit of a bloodbath there. I don't know about you, but I think that was a bloodbath there.
GG to Ghosts as well for sticking it out, and he didn't even get a penalty. So yeah.
Very
Jesus,
good
your mic is dying again.
Sorry.
I'm gonna shut off the stream here. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next week.